You know, you don't know what you don't
don't.
know. That's why my work is so beautiful. And that's why I love shadow coaching, because you get to uncover those things and then from a healthy adult standpoint, make new empowering beliefs that are going to support you and stay in alignment with where you want to go. That's the beauty of it.
I was going to say, and just kind of hearing you as well, that moment when you see a client and it's almost like you almost see something drop in front and they just go, oh my goodness. And you see that light bulb and you just know that their world is going to be different afterwards.
Yeah, we call it the aha moment.
The aha moment, yeah.
The aha moment. And then not only do we dissect where it came from, and then what it was there to serve you, how did it protect you? But then you start to see, and what did it cost you?
Yeah.
And you can watch your life unfold and say, oh my God, like I can see it here and here and here. But now you get to uncover it, give yourself a new empowering belief. And it's not a one and done, like it's like an onion where you're peeling away. And so it will come back and you have to say, okay, there it is again.
Hello,
and then,
nice to see you. What have you going to teach me today?
Welcome back. I guess I'm not done with you.
And like an onion that's going to make you cry, maybe.
There you go. But you start to own it and you start to be empowered. And then the next step is to start to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
So can I just take it back a bit? So, you know, this really comes back. So this is like divorce as well, isn't it? So you have that, it's, you know, when you start looking through what it cost you, you can kind of, you know, in the beginning of the divorce process, you know, you can either choose to make this a costly, an emotional, financial, whatever else basis. But actually, if you're through it and you've still got stuff that's going on, it's like, what can you do? How can you flip your experiences around? How can you change what you went through, what you learned, instead of living in regret, going, I wasted all those years fighting my ex in court or whatever it was, is actually going, what did I learn and what can I use? I think this is what you're saying, isn't it? To use as foundations going forward.
Yes. So I first want to say that I have compassion for anybody who is still in the muck.
Yeah.
Right. We have to honor all of our feelings and have compassion for those who are in it. But what I can tell you is that it's getting to the other side of it where all the growth is. So
the lotus.
What is the lotus?
The lotus flower that always grows out of the stinking mud, isn't it?
Yeah, like you could see it in the desert, but through the cracks. So the lessons are there for you to learn. And if you don't learn them, the universe keeps bringing you bigger and bigger and bigger ones. So
kick out the asses.
I think the first step is to recognize you're not the victim in your story and that you co-created it. And I mean, you could be married to a narcissist or a sociopath and you can't understand how you had anything to do with it. But the reality is your disempowering hidden beliefs actually attracted that person into your life. So there's always a way to start to see how you uncovered it. So the first step is to become the observer and not the reactor to your story.
Love the observer. That's my whole mindfulness ethos. You just take that step back, you observe, you watch, you just kind of
and so life doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. It really happens for the evolution of your soul. Like, we can't see the big picture, but the big picture is there. And I will tell you, I was as broken as you can be from my divorce. And I am as whole as I could be and as empowered as I could be. And I am still growing every single day. And I would never be the woman I am today if I was still trying to build up that man and staying in the shadow of that man and making myself disappear so that he could shine. Now I shine. And that doesn't mean, I mean, I have a boyfriend that I've had for 4.5 years. I mean, I'm in a committed relationship, but I no longer need a committed relationship. I am whole on my own, and then I get to attract another whole individual.
And I think this is really a really important point you make, because certainly on sort of dating sites and things like that, I think it's really important, if you come to the table and you don't need somebody and you're fully loving, and or just even if loving yourself is too much, of being kind to yourself is, you know, you're there, you're far more likely, as you say, to attract a partner in who is, you know, because you know yourself, you're grounded, you've got your foundations, you've sorted through all your crap, or everything else, you know, the crapola, yeah,
and that's what
amazing.
you exude when clients come to me because they want a partner.
Yeah,
I tell them, you have to first become that partner.
yeah.
So let's work on you before we even get on the dating sites. And don't worry, I'm not keeping you off them for a long time, but you need to love yourself and have confidence and self-trust in yourself, so that that's what you attract.